We now have big-time card breakers signing exclusive deals with Fanatics. What comes next? Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. How are we doing? It is another day. It is another card video. If you're new here and you're looking for all sorts of different kinds of sports card collectibles news / videos, information, etc., then you have come to the right place. Please hit the big subscribe button, the red button down below. Hit the like button if you like what you hear so that we can get these videos out to the sports card masses. Also connect with me on IG and on Twitter. On IG, I do try to post up different cards that I'm buying, stupid reels, silly things, and all that. So definitely join me there on IG. We appreciate all of your support. All right, let's dig in here. I saw a tweet yesterday by celebrities_card breaks. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm not into breaking. I just don't do it. That's kind of more of the sports betting side of things. I'm more of a singles buyer, but totally fine. Look, there's a huge part of the hobby that is interested in breaking that gets involved in it. There's excitement, etc., that goes into all of that stuff. So I totally get it. And so celebrities_card breaks announced that they have an exclusive deal in place with Fanatics to break only Fanatics products, which is Topps for now. And so this interests me because this isn't the first time that I've heard this, not necessarily an announcement that it's an exclusive deal, but I have heard of other breakers on IG talking about that they're going to be focused around Topps products, Fanatics products. And so this looks to be a thing that Fanatics is signing on breakers to be exclusive Fanatics breakers. What does that mean for the breaking community? Well, does that mean that a lot of breakers are going to be kind of moving in that direction or trying to at least, just being that Fanatics is going to be the one that's really taking over all of the licenses here soon? And are the other breakers going to get left behind essentially if you don't have some sort of agreement with Fanatics? In my opinion, this could be really a turning point. I mean, look, once Fanatics has the exclusive rights to everything, they are the manufacturer, the main manufacturer for the major sports of sports cards. Michael Rubin has talked in interviews about how it's inefficient, how you have so many layers in between the manufacturer and the end consumer. So it kind of gives the impression that they want to be a one-stop shop in control of all of these different functions, whether we're talking about manufacturing the cards, distributing the cards, grading the cards, selling the cards, etc. The one thing that comes out of this for me that concerns me a little bit is, does this then extend down to other things? And what I mean by this is, is there going to be one exclusive grader? Is there going to be one exclusive Fanatics selling platform? Because that would be terrible, in my opinion. I mean, look, if we're talking about grading companies, in my mind, you have the big four that are all competent companies: PSA, BGS, SGC, and CSG. All four of them bring pros, cons, etc. But I think it's really necessary to have all four of those companies. And then you also have other companies that are doing good things as well, that are trying to break in. Let's give them a chance. Let's give them a chance to see what happens. But at the very least, the big four should have a shot. And I think that if all new products are going to an exclusive grading company, that would be really awful. Would it put all the other companies out of business? No, because look, I mean, you've got 100+ years of cards that people are grading, vintage cards. You've got 80s, 90s, 2000s cards. There's been a lot of cards going back, and people have really developed brand loyalty, especially over the last couple of years. You know, all of these companies have their own fans, so to speak, that are going to stick with them because they like the slab, they like the service, they like the turnaround time, whatever it is, they're going to stick with their particular company. But I just don't think that would bode well as we move forward if the main manufacturer sticks with one particular grading company. I personally don't think that Fanatics is going to go that route. I just think it would be a really horrible idea, but I'm just kind of putting it out there in the universe. If anyone from that company is watching, please don't do that. Please don't have an exclusive grading company. Likewise, don't have an exclusive selling platform. I have to assume that there's going to be certain products like Zero Cool, for example, is putting out non-sports stuff to where it's going direct to consumer right off of the site. They're doing the reverse Dutch auction thing. Fine. You know, if you've got kind of a line that you're doing direct to consumer, makes sense, great. And if you're really kind of rolling off your brand new products off of your own site, like how a Panini would sell it directly from their site, then fine. If they are also in control of kind of the secondary market where it goes from there, I don't think that there's a way to technically do that efficiently. But if they try to do that where it's like, all right, so on the secondary market, Fanatics products have to be sold through this particular selling platform, or this is our preferred selling platform, and here's incentives to use that particular platform. Again, I like the fact that there is a variety. There's eBay, there's Alt, there's Golden, there's PWCC, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. My Slabs. You have all these different options, which is great because there's arbitrage there. You can find deals off of one site compared to the other site. I don't want that consolidated into one selling site. I want to see selling sites compete against one another because they all bring things to the table, and let the market choose. Let the market say, you know what? I like eBay, or I like PWCC, or I like Fanatics secondary marketplace, or whatever it ends up being. But the idea of kind of moving into exclusivity, again, I think that would be a big misstep as far as Fanatics is concerned. We've talked about this on the channel, but a lot of different companies are trying to be your one-stop shop. If you see that, you see eBay's got a vault. You see eBay's got authentication. You see, eBay is really working hard to use the infrastructure they have in place to become the end-all be-all for cards. And maybe they will succeed, or maybe they'll push out some of the other competitors. Really, you've got you've got Golden, you've got eBay, you've got PWCC, and you've got Alt. All four of those companies are really vying for control of the inventory, control of that secondary market where they hold it in the vault, and that's where it stays. And if it sells, it goes through their preferred selling platform. I like the fact that they're all competing against one another. And maybe one of them fails, maybe two of them fail, but I don't want to see it consolidated down into one selling platform, one vault option. Because if you only have one and then it pushes out all the other competitors, then what will happen over time, it'll just erode the service over time. It might be great right now, but if they're the only option, pricing goes up. They're able to kind of dictate, and it's not really great for the end consumer. And I don't think that's how we grow the hobby. If there's just one option for a new person coming in, if it's like, oh, okay, this company really does kind of all of it, great. If they have a bad experience with that one company and there's not another company to go to try out, then it's going to be, you know what, this might not be for me. I'm out of here. I'm going to go try some other things. I'm going to try other hobbies. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this. So breakers signing exclusive deals with Fanatics. What does it mean for the hobby? And if you're on the breaking side, I'm not really on the breaking side, like I said. So if you're a breaker, or if you're somebody that just does breaks, what is your thoughts on that? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? I'd like to hear all sides of this. So put your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget again to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.